What's up, YouTube? Mandy Hobbs here. How you doing? Um, it's 100 degrees right now in Vegas. It actually feels nice, but the funny thing is, it's like 99 degrees in my house, and it doesn't feel nice. I get air conditioning on Tuesday. Allegedly, Little Boston, my ex's Boston's homeboy, was coming into town, who was my homie the whole time, who just ghosted. Fucking is supposed to go see Boston today. In jail, allegedly. But I talked to his two main homeboys, and they said they ain't talked to him, and I don't think they're lying. Um, I'm going through so much, like right now. My homie Catfish he went from Santa Monica, where I was gonna go to visit him when all this stuff went down with Boston, to Washington, because it's a breezy 67 degrees, and if you were out here without air conditioning, you would understand. Dude, I feel like having a mental breakdown. Like a lot of this stuff I brought on myself. So I'm gonna take it like a man, but I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in this position anymore. Sorry, I'm getting upset. When I get mad, I cry. I'm fine. Um, you guys have heard the term "misery loves company." Vegas is misery. People joke and call St. Louis Missouri misery. I love St. Louis, and would love Vegas. So I was coming into the Cosmo for 2 days, eating a steak. Yay, gonna have a cocktail and get the fuck out. But as far as living here, and I've been here 4 years now, so I can speak on it. Nobody out here has money. Like, people are living in $450,000 houses with no pool, no AC, on food stamps. Like, does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Unable to buy food, unable to renew their insurance, unable to just do like the common everyday, like mighty whitey shit that you do, right? Like, I came on here because I wanted to do better, and then I came on here and I'm like, nobody's doing better. Like, and even the people doing better, like people like somebody like, in this ain't shade, but like somebody like the DJ Avicii that like winds up popping pills and ODs and like commits suicide because they're so unhappy, like because they're like headliners at like this Vegas show. Like, but nobody out here that I know is like really happy, which is really sad, and it makes me sad. And I see all these people struggling, and I see all this waste, and of like everything, like from casinos to restaurants and stuff, just to tell people that don't have enough money, no, like they can have all kinds of extra stuff and they'd rather throw it in the trash because they don't want to help somebody that needs something. But guess what? Everybody needs something out here. And everybody came here for a reason, like for a dream, to better themselves, to survive. I live about 4 miles from the strip. You can see everything, like if you step on the street. But technically, like on Google Maps, it's called paradise. Everybody says, no pun intended, but pun intended, another day in paradise out here. The reason it was dubbed paradise is, excuse me, gross. The reason it was dubbed paradise is after the gold boom and all the people came from Cali to get the gold. They came over here and they found a bunch of stuff and they were like, it's paradise. When I wanted to move out here, as you guys know, BB helped me find a place or showed me around, and I said, I'm moving to paradise. And he was like, nobody calls it paradise. Like, don't call it that. Just like I told him, nobody calls it the Loop. Don't call it that. And we were both right. Well, so there are some weirdos that call it Loop. But anyway, Paradise, Nevada is basically like Las Vegas, Nevada, like 4 miles from the strip. Like, you can walk there. And I said I always wanted to live in paradise, and then out of everywhere, I wound up living in paradise. And paradise, Nevada is fucking bullshit. I'm not admitting defeat because it's not defeat. I'm admitting my faults. I'm admitting that I was green and I moved clear across the country on my own, and I really don't like it. I really don't like it. I mean, it doesn't help that I have no air conditioning. It doesn't help that I made some poor decisions, and I really don't think they have any good guys out here. If so, I haven't really met them yet. I can't say the same thing about St. Louis. I'm not here for the men. I'm not here for. I don't. I'm here for adventure and trying new stuff, so I came for the right reason. But I want to get the F out of here so bad. But the thing that's been scaring me the most, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I'm not going to act on it. You know, my old man's locked up. My ex-old man. So much has gone through my head. I thought I was literally going to spend the rest of my life. But I've never thought about, like, stealing or doing shady stuff. Like, I've never thought about it. And as, like, times are getting hard, like, there's this, I would never act on it, but little things come into my head that never popped in my head my entire life. Not my entire life in St. Louis, not when I was doing things allegedly in St. Louis as a drug dealer, like, never anything that I would think of ever doing. And, like, out of desperation, those things are going through my head. I'm not going to act on them, but it's like, that's how hard things have gotten. I do miss Boston. I miss air conditioning. I miss a pool. I miss having money. I like my job, which I can't speak on now, call it clearly because I'm there, but like, I try to work as much as I can, which I can't say for everybody that works there. And that's not shade. That's like, they either live at home with their parents or they got a like spouse or like they're living with other people, so they're cool. Like, it's just on me. And they kind of like led me astray saying like, you know, you might go home a half an hour early occasionally because of labor, but we don't get slow till October. And I went home early the past 4 days, and now I'm working 4 days a week, and I don't have anybody to fall back on, and it is killing me. And I really don't have anybody to talk to, and anybody that I would talk to is doing just as bad or worse. I would say worse. And not because they're like homeless people, or not because they're like, I think they church it up out here. They self heal by going to casinos or bars and stuff, and like, I'm sitting in my backyard because I know that's in my budget. And I'm still not doing really that much better than them. This video isn't to be like depressing. It's just, I always said I'd be real in my videos and what I'm going through, and I think a lot of. P.S. Side note, real quick, if you're still with me. So there's this girl who is allegedly a psychic. I thought she was just batshit crazy, and I've been in contact with her for 2 years because she came to two places I worked at. It's like St. Louis; it's a big small town. You see a lot of the same people if you live there. And so I thought she was nuts. She's never once tried to read me. She's not a psychic. It's like a job. She doesn't make money off of it. And she came in the other day, and I go, "Oh, my little psychic friend, right?" And she saw me, and she was like, "I'm getting chill bumps right now on my legs." She's never read on me before. I don't know. She goes, "I'm getting chill bumps right now on my legs. I'm getting chill bumps in my cheeks." She goes, "You just went through a breakup, like a bad one." She's like, "They're telling me, I don't know exactly who there is, but they're telling me to tell you that the worst is over. You're going to help a lot of people." But she doesn't know my name. She doesn't know about my YouTube channel. She doesn't know about my breakup. I know you could chalk it up to, oh, that's Shanair. But, like, again, I always think of, like, motive. What would be her motive in saying that? She's not trying to get me to do anything, nothing. Like, dude, I don't work that far from a laundromat. My restaurant was next door. She stopped in the restaurant. It's super common. And I'd been seeing her for over 2 years, and it's the first time she ever laid it down. And by the time she was done, I was like, "Can I give you a hug?" And like, I came around the counter and hugged her. And there was one other dude in there, this black dude, and she was hollering at him. And I'm really good at reading body language, especially being a bartender. You can see, oh, that dude's looking like a creep to her. That girl's like being like a slut to him. And I'm watching their body language, and it's chill, chill. And I was like on such a high from everything she told me. Like, the hardest part's over. I had to date all these narcissists, and it was to get me a thick skin and like all this stuff. And like, she just came with it out of nowhere for like a hot minute. And I was like, whoa. And so I said, "What'd she say to you?" And the dude said, "She said this and that. Da, da, da." And we like shook hands on it, right? Because we were just like bonded in the fact that this broad had just read us like to the T. And for no reason, like no reason, like shady. She wasn't trying to get money. She didn't ask us for anything. I really think some people do have a sixth sense. And when I always thought she was crazy, I don't believe that anymore. I believe this chick is the real deal. And I hope what she's saying is real because it made me feel better. And I hope I do help people by like telling my struggles because it's not just you, honey. We all go through it. We have our good days, our bad days. And I hope I stop dating assholes. All right. Love you guys. Deuces.